What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning to another Bald Mike Does live video. I'm out doing some more road tripping today, and I am doing a little small series here of driving through small towns. And I'm currently in a small town known as Mapleton, Kansas. Population is roughly around 90, um, which at one time, this little town, actually, I'm driving through one of the main drags. This is 31 Highway. It's kind of north of Fort Scott, Kansas, northwest of Fort Scott, Kansas, and southwest of Mound City, Kansas. This used to be a nice little place to eat. I ate there a long time ago, Mapleton Market. It looks like it has now been closed down, as most businesses in this town have happened to them. There's just nothing here for them, enough people to live here. The highest amount of people that have lived in this town was back in 1930. 250 people lived in this little town, and now 90 people. So a little library right there. I don't know if that's even open anymore. Looks like the old rodeo arena. I think that's called Guthrie's Mound, way the hell out there in the distance, city of Mapleton. But not a lot to this town anymore. It's kind of known for this place called K-Rocks. And what K-Rocks is a off-road place where people from all over come and do rock climbing, and it's out that way somewhere to the south. I've been out there before. I've never taken anything out there. It looks like a little nice park, actually, for this little bitty ass town. That is a really cool little park. It looks like most of the stuff's been freshly painted, which is really nice. And you got the main drag. Oh, here we go, main drag here. We got the old post office here. I'm not sure when that post office was founded, but it doesn't look like there's anybody working. Doesn't surprise me. Most of these small towns, for some reason, it's like the postal workers rarely ever work. And then it says Mapleton School, founded in 1940. Very cool. But yeah, as you can see here, there's just not a whole hell of a lot to this little town. I don't know what the hell that thing is, but it's kind of cool. Got a octagon type of shaped roof. That would be pretty. It looks like there's a church right there. Some of the homes in this town are not very desirable, as you will see. Got 1,000 bicycles, a trampoline, and a whole bunch of wood just sitting right in that front yard. Basketball. It's like, come on, guys, please mow your yard and pick up your trash. Then you have this little crib up here. Looks like an old mobile home that has been converted into 2 mobile homes. Some doggies out there. Looks like they're loving life. It's a little chilly day today. Actually, it's a lot warmer than it was a couple days ago. It's probably about like 46 degrees. But right here on the map, as you can see, Mapleton, Kansas. Home of no one famous that I know of. The town actually, in the 1850s, I believe is when it was, the town was actually called Eldora. And then a few years later, it became Mapleton, due to all of the maple trees that are in and around this area. Now this town goes back out this way. I think this is highway, I don't know what it is. It doesn't say on the map. But anyway, it goes back out of town, and this is another one of those towns that if you're driving a little too fast, you're going to blink and you're going to miss it. But this here's the north end of town, which these folks here have a shit ton of cars. Dear Lord, or they're just having one hell of a good party because it is the day before Thanksgiving. And then you can see over there's a nice barn over there that's got the American flag on it. Very nice. We'll turn back around and see Harold Pat's Plumbing. And that gravel road there goes to some damn lake. I can't think of what the hell it's called. Hidden Valley Lake or some shit like that. But we'll go back out this way. And we will go to this side of town in just a second. Okay, so now I'm back to town here. And that little building says Smith Post Yard. Not quite sure what this is. But this here says Mapleton School 1940, but I don't see a schoolhouse, so I'm not sure if the damn thing was torn down or what the heck happened to it. But there's that. And this looks like an old baseball field that has seen better days. I don't know if there. I know that there's no schools or anything like that here. The kids that go to this, that live in this town, will go to Mound City, which is Jayhawk Lynn, or probably Uniontown, or maybe even Fort Scott. I'm not quite sure where these kids. And what sucks is for these kids, the parents have to spend quite a damn bit of money once they start driving. Nice church right here. Mapleton Community of Christ Church right there. Nice little church. Very nice. And excuse me. And let's see here, what the heck we got. Looks like the old rodeo arena. Little house there. They had a swimming pool back there at one time. But yeah, I think that's called Guthrie's Mound, which is way back there in the distance. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but here's the old livestock show or some bull riding, maybe some bareback riding. Hell if I know. But it looks like that's seen better days. I don't even know if that's still, if they do anything there or not. I really don't know. So, but they did it one time. But I don't think they do anymore. But yeah, guys, I mean, you can see, I mean, 90 people, there's no businesses, there's no Dollar General, there's no stoplights, no restaurants, no gas stations. I mean, you're damn near roughing it in a little town like this, so. But come up here to the next little, what is this over here? Is this another little school or something? I'm not quite sure what this is. Is this a church? Oh, another church. Holy crap, they got another church in this town. It looks like they got 3 churches. So this is called Christian Church. It says it was founded in 1879. Dear Lord. That is really cool. I've never seen that church, and I've been to this town a couple times. That has been here for a very long time. Mapleton Christian Church, all welcome. So that means anyone watching this video, you're welcome. Come join the church here. Come take a look. Come get your Jesus on. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it on this little town, Mapleton, Kansas. I will be going up to the next one here very soon. Okay, guys. So we are coming into our next little town, known as Fulton, Kansas. This is another very little small town, and one of those deals where it's like if you blink, if you miss it, you blink, you miss it. 55 miles an hour right through this town until you get up a little closer. Then it does, right before you get to the railroad tracks, it does slow down. So this town, it's just north of Fort Scott, Kansas, about 10 to 15 minutes. It was founded in 1861, and at one time, this little freaking town, I'll go over here this way, had over 500 people in it. I couldn't believe it. When I saw that this little freaking podunk ass town Now it only has 165. As a 2020 census, 2020 census, 165 people. So, this town, I've had several friends that grew up in this town. When I was in high school, the superintendent of this town, or I'm sorry, of my high school, actually lived in this town of Fulton, Kansas. And there's not a whole hell of a lot here. This is a really nice house right here. Wow, I love the little deck. Got an old country boy out here checking his mail. Oh, I know that old boy. That's one of my friend's dads. I didn't know they lived here in this town still. Anyway, not sure what this is. Looks like an old church. Very, very nice. Look at that sucker, guys. Look how beautiful that church is. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Then you got a little water tower here where people get their drinking water. Very cool. And let's see, you got a couple little houses over here. That looks like a nice old pickup truck. I love those old pickup trucks, guys. I just do. Got some old camper trailers sitting outside. Some puppy dogs up here just running around the streets wild and free. Wish people wouldn't let their dogs do that. Looks like they're actually well behaved. That's good. Hi, little pups. Got a little boxer, not sure what one is, and the other one looks like a little chihuahua, type of black chihuahua. Very cool. Good little doggers. They stayed out of the way and stayed out of the street. Nice little house right here on the left. As you can see, there are not, from what I remember, there are no services, I don't think, in this town. There used to be a bar called the Fox some shit, I can't remember. We always used to just go call it Fulton. We'll go to the bar in Fulton. Anyway, that place is no longer here. Fox Run or some shit like that is what it used to be called. But she has since long gone and vanished. Some more trailer houses down that way. And this here, we're getting ready to come into cam review here, is an old school where they, now it's kind of like a little community center and stuff like that. So, yeah, Fulton Community Center. And I don't know how long that shit's been there, but they used to have back in the day, some local bands and stuff like that used to come in there and put on a show for the people. And they used to have some killer parties. And I remember one time a friend of mine, we actually had an auction right here. See where this basketball court is? Right there where that basketball court is, we had an auction. I sold one of my motorcycles back when I was in high school. Right there. Pretty cool. I kind of forgot about that happening, actually. But not a lot of homes in this town. I mean, there's more than the last town. Oh yeah, it looks like this building says 1917. Fulton now has just got a bullshit sign on it called Fulton Community Center. Oh, Fulton Bearcats. That's pretty cool. Looks like that could have been where the old cafeteria was over there. Got the old metal slides that have pretty much now been outlawed, banned across America. Too many young kids getting hurt on those things. Shit, I mean, those things were used to be so freaking hot. Holy mackerel. They just burn the living shit out of your legs. Yeah. But not a lot to see, but it's kind of cool, You're seeing little old nostalgic towns that, just couldn't imagine there being 500 people at one time in this little bitty ass town. And then all of a sudden, boom. It's like overnight, the town goes from 500 and some to nothing, basically. So sad. I'm getting ready to come up to kind of the older part of town. And got this beautiful old church here. Look at that. Cool, very cool. Look at that, very nice. Look at that door. That door is absolutely beautiful. Very cool. That is Christ is King. Yes, he is. Church. And then we have, what is this building up here? This is the Little Osage Lodge. How cool is that? That is so cool. That is an amazing building. Amazing building. Helper, Kansas. I wonder where that's at. Fulton City Hall. Right there. Very cool. And right there's an old tornado siren. Look at that. I wonder if that thing still works. That is cool. And look at this. Look at this old building here. I wonder what was in there. I don't know if that was a house. Oh, it's still got an old AC, a window AC unit in that sucker. Oh, that's awesome. And then we have whatever this used to be. It could have been like an old mechanic shop or something like that. Not sure. But this is very cool. And this here, an old brick road right here. I don't know what that building used to be. And then this here's the old road that used to go outside of town. I don't even know if this road, see the old brick road here? We'll come back around to that in just a second. And then that's basically the end of town right there where the camera's pointing. And I want to show you guys real quick this old bar, the old Fulton Bar. There's the old railroad tracks. I've been drunk in this bar many a times in my life. Right here, someone turned this into a fucking house. I could only imagine what it took to get the cigarette smell out of that damn thing. But that's the old bar right there, which I know I sure as hell wouldn't want to live in that place if somebody gave it to me for free. But this is Fulton, Kansas, and it is starting to show signs of hardcore wear and tear, and you have it, you name it. It is absolutely crazy how some of these little towns like this just go to poop in a handbasket. There's that old building again. So we're gonna go down the old, follow the yellow brick road and see where this sucker leads us. Because I haven't been on this road in a long, long time. I remember being on this a long time ago on my four-wheeler and stuff like that back in the day. Keep out. I don't think anybody lives there. But it makes you wonder, it's like, why do people no longer live in these towns? Just because you got to drive too far to get to the next little town, or, you know. Although Fort Scott's not that far, it's only about 12 to 15 minutes to Fort Scott, and then there's a gas station up here in Prescott, Kansas, which is the town we're going to next. But that's pretty much it. That's the end of Fulton, Kansas, guys. On to the next little town. All right, folks, we are coming up to the last little town on this adventure, and this town is known as Prescott, Kansas. This town was founded in 1870. So a lot of these towns were all founded in, right there at Prescott, Kansas. There's a sign. All these little towns were founded basically about the same time. So pretty crazy. But right here is the Linn County Rural Fire Department. Right here on the left. Very nice little building right there. So if there's any fires, I just want to say a big shout out to the local fire men and women of America. Thank you for your services. So anyway, in 1980 is when this town actually had a population of 319 approximately. And this here is the old high school, Prescott High School. Been in that gym a few times in my life. Played a little basketball, a little pickup basketball game. And then over here is the old Prescott baseball field, which back in the day when I played baseball, T-ball, Pee Wee League, Little League, Pony League, Babe Ruth League, all that jazz, I used to knock the damn ball out of this sucker over into this guy's front yard over here. I was a big hitter, folks. Just like I say in the other YouTube channel, Click It and Rip It Golf, I like to hit bombs. I hit bombs with golf balls, I hit bombs with baseballs. But anyway, back to the little tour of this little town. It says roughly there are 94 households in this little town, which seems like a lot. And I don't know what the hell building that is, but very cool. I don't really remember it. And like most of these little towns, there are plenty of churches. Here is one right here. This is the Baptist Church, Prescott Baptist Church. And if you can see on the map here, the map pulled up, we are just east of 69 Highway, approximately an hour south of Kansas City on 69 Highway, and approximately 1 mile east of the highway. So here's another one. This here's the old Methodist church. Very nice, very beautiful. Get your Jesus on in there. And this week right now, guys, as I've been saying, this is Thanksgiving. I hope you guys eat plenty of good, healthy food. I know I won't be, but it will be very good. Which most of it should be pretty healthy. And right over there's the road that I came in on. And we're getting ready to come up to the main drag of Prescott, Kansas. This house is for sale. Not sure what it's going to sell for. Nice little house right here. That is really nice. That is very cute. Look at that little porch. And some amazing, I think it'd probably be an old co-op right there at one time. I'm not sure if any of these are still in business. I don't even think there are other than one gas station that's by the highway. I don't know that there are any restaurants even in this town that are open. I don't think anyway. Maybe. But there used to be a couple little spots open, but I think they've all closed. And right here they have what they call the Coal Center days on the main drag of this town. Well, look, you can buy yourself a soda pop right there. I'll be damned. Not sure what that building is. But here's the main drag. Let me get a good picture of the main drag here. Prescott, Kansas. Completely dead. I do believe that they have a bank, or they used to. Yep, looks like it's still here. This used to be the old community building, right in there somewhere. Yep, I don't think she's there anymore. Then there's a guy that used to work on lawn mowers and little bitty engines. I'm not sure he's still in business, but he was a. There's the old Prescott State Bank. Nice little building. And this is the, I don't know what the hell building. Pretty cool though. And then you have some other type of building. I think these used to be little apartments or something like that. No, maybe not. What is this? Oh, this is a post office. Oh, okay, there's a post office. Okay, fair enough. And yeah, nice little modular homes and stuff like that. These actually, for a little bitty shithole town, the roads are actually in really decent shape so far. I feel like I haven't noticed any too bad spots, but they should last a long time considering that they get next to no traffic here. And this house has got a tree on it. Very interesting. I'm glad nobody was in there. As you can see, there's a tree on that damn house. Interesting. Yeah, some horses. It looks like you can just have horses in town. Of course, this might be outside of the city limits right here, so maybe. Or they had horses there back in the day where it didn't matter. You're grandfathered in. Dead end road. Man, look at the roof on this house over here on the left. Dear Lord. What the hell is that thing? It's a beautiful day so far right now. Goodness me, it's almost 50 degrees now. I'll take it. Considering that yeah, look at that. That's a beautiful little house. Wow. That's probably the nicest house of these little towns that I've been to today that I've seen. And I have no clue who lives there. But that is a really nice house. I'm not sure if I like the roof, but the house is very cool. Wow. Very cool. Very nice. And this is a nice little spot of town. Come out here if you had a little dirt bike or a four-wheeler. Jim Faber. Really cool. I like that windmill. Very nice. Guys out there mowing some grass. Got his brush hog out there. Getting after it. Very cool. Yeah. That is a really nice house. Beautiful porch. And guys, I probably haven't been in this town in, Lord of mercy. I mean, it's been a really long time. Watch out, little squirrel. See a little squirrel right there? He's hauling ass up that telephone pole. Somebody's got a nice fence anyway right there. Old Dodge Dakota. Don't see a lot of those around anymore. They've all kind of gone to shit. But on the shit, we'll drive over here across the street to the old nursing home. Well, it used to be a nursing home or assisted living or some shit like that. It's more the main downtown. Yeah, I think what this see over there, that old building is no longer in business. Yeah, and then there is the old nursing home over here. Prescott Country View, which is, that I know of, I don't think it's in business anymore. I think it shut down, and I'm not sure what all these cars are doing here, but there you go. There you have it. Guys, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, got notification icon bell as I post more of these little videos of this little bitty ass town tour that I'm going to be going on. Hope you guys liked the video. It is Thanksgiving, like I've said. As always, God bless. Go Kansas City Chiefs. Have a happy Thanksgiving and a good holiday.